simple idea for today. Being uncomfortable feels great. So I'm washed up. The reason is not because I wouldn't record, all dirty and sweaty and tired. I would have, except I didn't want to get my chair and set up dirty with possibly the coronavirus. But I feel great. I feel like energetic again. These past few days adjusting here, I was thinking, is it too hot? I don't know. But the thing that really got me out of my sort of lull was being uncomfortable, actually having feelings. And I think the idea is that, you're here just up is great, down is great, either one is great because it gets you going. It puts energy in your step. It makes you feel. What do you mean? Well, tonight was, you would say, probably not a very good night. I spent 20 minutes waiting for the bus. Before that, I realized I had a flat tire. It was still, a little bit bright then, but because of coronavirus, everything closes very early, so no place that would help me repair my flat tire would be open. I made it to an auto parts store, and they had some slime I was thinking of putting in, but then there was no pump. So what did I do then? There's a Target, but the Target was in the wrong direction. It was 5.7 miles walking. I had a bicycle. What was I supposed to do? Not a good situation, right? And it got dark and dark. Yeah. So I ended up taking the bus. I did go to the gas station to see about using the pump, but then I was like, oh, I don't even know if this slime will work. I might as well take the bus home. And then as I walked across the street to get the bus, well, I guess I missed it because it was right there. All in all, it took me about 2 hours to get home. Only half an hour on a bus. Another hour-ish figuring things out. And then I had to walk back from the bus. But I feel great. And I saw a lot of stuff. I realized there's people who live like this, who just wait for the bus. While I was there waiting for the bus, I realized, what's the point of looking at my phone? I don't really care what time the bus is supposed to arrive. It gets here when it gets here. That's the life of somebody who takes the bus. I had a lot of time to look around and, there's that gas station on the left, a 76, and a Shell on the right. And behind that, there's a plaza with, coffee lovers. They had at least 2 signs that were visible. There's another man who walked by. He asked me something in Spanish. He says, Buenas noches. I didn't respond appropriately, so he talked to the next guy who was waiting for a bus. But I don't know what bus that guy was waiting for, because he didn't take the bus prior to 77. He took the 22. He's waiting for another bus? I guess he was waiting for a long time. And you see on the bus all the people coming in and out, the driver telling the guy to put on a mask. The guy was eating. He didn't want to put it on. He put it on. Then he paid. Somebody asking how much it is, pulling out crumpled $1 bills. Saw a lot of the street, Santa Clara Street, that I know what it is. Anybody who lives around here knows what it is, but a lot of areas I didn't see before. So you think of it as a waste of time. Could have just solved the problem easily, right? By having prepared for having a flat tire or just taking an Uber, called someone for help. But it was a great experience. It makes me feel. And that's the thing I think. Being uncomfortable is not bad for you. An experience is an experience. It's what you get out of it. At the time you may think it's bad, but think about it this way. It could be memorable. You could learn from it. You could tell people about it in the future. So the simple idea today? Uncomfortable is good. You just have to make it so.